Hey y'all, oh my gosh, I literally just woke up. That's why I sound and look like this, but there's boxes. What does that mean? Well, I'm gonna tell y'all what that means. I am Miss Spontaneous, as y'all know. Like, first of all, let me say my intro and introduce myself if you're new here. So, hey y'all, my name is Unique, and it's already, no, that's not even my intro. Hey, it's your girl Unique, you already know it's time to hang out with me. So if you're new here, I am Unique, and I am on a hunt.
I'm on a hunt.
What? I gotta have that.
I gotta have that.
I need that.
I need that.
Whoa. I want that.
I want that.
Yeah. On becoming like newest version of myself, and I document that and I share that with y'all so that y'all don't have to make the same mistakes I made if you are going through life, which we all are, but like same situations as I am. So I moved, not to California, but I did move, and I left my mother's home to come live with my grandma for numerous of reasons, and which y'all will see in another video, like when I'm fully explaining that and like exploring this new city. But I am sleeping on an air mattress because sometimes you gotta sacrifice. And if y'all know my room in my mom's house was beautiful. Like, it was just everything. Like, I literally took my time on both of my rooms in there, but you know, like, I'm no longer there because I had to make a sacrifice, and I'm really proud of myself for doing that. So yeah, and I'm about to get ready to go to the mall, and I'm just gonna explain today's video. As y'all can see from the title, I am literally just getting rid of things that are holding me back in my walk with God. I'm gonna talk about it real quick. I have like 40 minutes before I have to go. A lot of y'all know, which I don't know if y'all do know, but I'm gonna make an actual sit down video about this. But I did go through a breakup not that long ago. Well, it's been quite some time now. If you watch my life update video, y'all will know more details on that and how I feel about that. But this particular person gave me some jewelry. It's right in front of me. I don't know if I move. Yeah, if I move it, it's gonna move the camera because it's what's holding my camera up. But this particular person gave me some jewelry, in which it was a promise ring and a Pandora bracelet. Now, I still wore my promise ring to this day, more specifically just because I love jewelry, and when I wore the bracelet and the ring together, it was really pretty. I'm gonna show y'all what it looks like in a second, but when I'm done explaining, so I don't have to move the camera. But I've been getting really close to God, and when I wear it, everything about it tells me to stop wearing this ring, to let it go, to throw it away. And I don't want to do that because not only do I love the ring, my relationship, my past relationship with my ex, I've done a lot of things that went against all of God's principles, like tarot readings and all those types of things to see if we were gonna last. So having that on my ring finger was kind of like and it did have a deep significant meaning to it. It was my first, not my first promise ring from this person, but it was my first promise ring. Like, I got to the promise ring stage with a person and I just wanted to keep it. But every time I wear this ring, I have the worst thoughts about myself and love, because my past relationship, I felt like I had to endure struggled love to be considered loved. I feel like I had to prove who I was and how I love to love and receive love. I knew I had to get rid of it, but these are like the little confirmations that I had to get rid of it. So first things first, I went to work and I was gonna help this customer. I wasn't gonna help the customer because they asked for help in a field in which I didn't specialize in, so I was gonna go get someone. Really randomly, I go get someone, but I went to the aisle anyway. I don't know why I went to the aisle anyway. I went to the aisle anyway. Not even to do my initial job, because I work in a sales job, so I had to try to pitch her the sale to see if she would do it. But I never did that. I never tried to sell her anything. Started talking, and the first thing that she says is, "Can I have your ring?" I'm like, "No." And she's like, "Why?" And she said, "I'm begging." So what do you do with beggars? Give them what they're asking for. Now, when I heard this the first time, I was just like, what is going on? Then I looked at the ring after the fact, because we had a long conversation, which I'm gonna keep going in a second. Looked at the ring after the fact, and I went home. I started to think about that conversation, and it was like signified for me. I felt like God was talking to me, telling me like, this is how you are with love. Like, I had it on my ring finger. This ring for me signified love when I in that relationship. So you can't take that meaning from the ring. That's kind of how I approach love. Like, I low-key kind of be begging for it. Not like it's blatant, but it's just like your actions are showing that you're begging for love, and it's just like you should not have to beg for love with the people that you interact with or you talk to or you date or whatever the case may be. So back to the conversation. I was like, no, you know, I really love this ring. I love jewelry, all that stuff, all those types of things. She said, "Where did you get it from?" I said, "Well, my ex gave it to me." She was like, "Well, why do you have your ring on that finger if he's your ex?" And I said, "Oh, because I don't really know. Like, I don't really know." Then she said to me back, "You don't know who you're gonna end up with. God knows. He has a person." I kid y'all not. He has a person for you. It doesn't matter if this person is broke, the ugliest thing ever. God knitted together a person for you. He is for you. You have to be patient. I feel like that was my sign to get rid of the ring right then and there. Like, get rid of the ring right then and there. Like, just get rid of it. That was the first thing. Now, the second thing is, I went to church, and my church, I don't really want to go too in depth about that. My church prophesies the fact that I deal with the spirit of rejection, and I'm gonna open up about it to y'all because this is a safe place. So with this and the fact that I deal with that, I'm facing my fear every day with my newest job, which is why I really love it, my new job. But I always feel like I'm just rejected no matter what the case is. It doesn't really matter who I interact with, but it is really heavy in men. My church, they felt that on me and they were praying against it, and it was just like so beautiful because like it was exactly what I was experiencing, and I had the ring on. Fast forward, I had an interaction with the guy, but I ended up leaving this connection because I really don't have the best relationship with myself at this current moment, because I never took the time to go in one straight route when it came to like my healing and my self-love journey. It was sporadic, so I would focus on numerous different areas of my life and try to fix it all at once versus just focusing on one area, moving on to the next, and just like going up the steps and up the ladder. I was just like everywhere, and you can't do that. Like, I know that because y'all know I'm in school to be a hypnotherapist. So I was starting to become the girl that I was in my previous relationship, begging for little things, like, and then I started feeling like I wasn't worthy, self-sabotaging, like I would literally stop talking to this guy, tell him I don't want to talk anymore, and come back like a few days later, just like not trusting in my decisions. And all of this is stemming from self. And then I realized, like, I continuously kept saying, like, if he asks me to be his girlfriend, I'm not gonna say yes. Now, y'all know I believe in law of assumption, and y'all know I believe in God, and the Bible and laws of assumption is hand in hand. Your words hold so much power. I will verbally say this, and those are my thoughts, and those are thoughts that I had faith in. So that is exactly what I experienced. I was putting out into the world the most negative things about my love life, but it's not what I wanted. Like, I wanted love and like a relationship and all those things, right? I didn't realize the extent of which I didn't realize the strongholds that I was placing on my life when it came to self-love and love, right? I didn't know that. Like, I thought that I was just being so P. Like, I was telling everybody, like, I keep stuff P. I'm so P, whatever. And like, honestly, worst thing ever. Long story short, I just wasn't really ready for a relationship because I didn't have that relationship with myself that I needed, and I did not have the relationship with God that I needed. Like, I'm a amazing lover, I'm a soft girl, I'm like everything. Like, you cannot take that credibility away from me. But I didn't know God, so I didn't know genuine pure love. Like, I knew worldly love, but I didn't know the love through Jesus. So after coming to him and all these different things, I decided to get me a new promise ring because I want to get rid of my old one. The crazy part is the last ring that my ex bought me, I actually burned it in fire. And now that I'm thinking about all of this, like, it's just so crazy because it's like, get rid of that shit. Get rid of it. I'm making a new promise to myself and God to never, ever go against anything of what his word says. All of his principles of anything, even more specifically love, to please someone else if it's not God. Like, I won't even go against his principles to please him, you know? So it's like, why would I go against his principles to please a man, right? So my promise is to love myself, stop looking at myself in a bad light, because I really am, because God said that I am. You feel me? Like, I am loved because God said that I am. God is I am. So I'm loved because I am. I'm valued because I am. I'm worthy because I am, because God said that I am. So I just want to stop belittling my love and those thoughts. Like, I just can't keep living like that. Like, my promise, like I said, I'm gonna read it because I actually wrote it down. So I decided to make a promise to myself and God to never ever let a man dictate my worthiness of love, to not distract me from loving myself, and to not distract me from God. My last relationship, I went against all God's principles to keep us together, never again. And I promised that to myself and God. So self-love is whatever God tells me to do for myself. Like, I'm just gonna be obedient. And the ring that's on my finger, I don't have any like issues with like sex or anything like that. So my ring is not going to be a purity ring per se, but it's going to be a covenant. Like, I'm marrying God right now. Like, it's not focused. Can you focus? Yeah, so we're gonna get married today actually, and I'm gonna pray over it. And yeah, all the things that I do to keep relationships together and like the communication that I have with guys and everything like that, like, I really do communicate really well. Like, I'm that girl. Like, it's just like, why are you not doing that for God, you know? So I'm replacing man with God. Then I'm like working on myself in the process. And whoever is meant to be for me, I'm not going to keep chasing, will find me. Because he who finds a wife finds a good thing. And I'm working on like so many other things in my life. That love with a man is like the least of my concerns. Like that was my focus for like 10 years of my life. I was in a relationship for damn near 5. And before that, I was in a relationship. And then before that, I was in a relationship. I was a kid though, so it was never serious. But I was never alone. And I'm in my 20s now. So it's like, honestly, it's just time for me to explore me. Like, what do I love to do? Who am I? Like, where is my voice? Like, I know who I am by the environment in which it conditioned me to be, which was what I was raised around. But I don't know who I am in which God is making me to be in the new environment that he created for me. So that's what I'm explaining and expressing and exploring in this new era of my life and in these videos. So whatever I go through, I'm gonna share it because it's an open book. My talking videos are just gonna tell y'all where I'm at on my journey, the mistakes I made, and life, like girl talks. Like, I was trying to give y'all advice, but it's just like I wasn't really taking the advice that I was given. My talking videos are no longer gonna be advice. It's gonna be advice a little bit if I overcame something, but it's gonna tell y'all where I am in this journey, because people don't talk about the journey. They just talk about the testimony, the destination. And that's just kind of why I'm starting these videos. My Getting My Life Together series, and then my Born Chit Chat Talks. I don't even know what to call it yet, but it's probably gonna be Born something. I'm about to go eat, finish getting ready. It's 10:24 in the morning. I've been talking for literally 20 minutes. Probably clean my car out today too, because I have to go to work later today at 3. So I will see y'all when I'm at the store. So excited. Okay, y'all, so I'm in the car. I'm gonna be late. I'm always late, and I be up on time. I'm gonna be like 5 minutes late. It's okay, but I'm about to go to Linux. So honestly, this vlog is more than just about my ring. I'm also about to show y'all like what I do. So I get paid every Friday for my job, and I purposely don't set up direct deposit, because if I set up direct deposit, that means I'm just gonna get my money. But I opt for a check so that I can go to the bank to deposit it, because my bank is a coffee shop. So I just sit in there and I do schoolwork or whatever anything I have to do. I sit in there and I do it. You can book it for 2 hours. So I just killed 2 birds with 1 stone. Build up my discipline to not spend money, because when you deposit a check, you gotta wait, and we get paid every Friday. So not only do I have to wait, it's the weekend, so I really have to wait. So just making the bad things harder for myself and the good things easier. So yeah, right now I'm just on my way to the mall. I'm so excited, y'all. Like, I'm so scared. I need to make a reel, and my camera battery is blinking. I brought my other battery though. Where do I turn? I'm over here not even looking at the GPS. Y'all, I got a gospel song that's just on repeat. It's Make a Way. He will make a way. I can't sing, but if I could, I would. Anyway, I'm gonna catch y'all when I'm at the mall. Yeah, I got a little drive, and I do want to listen to my gospel, so talk to y'all soon. Okay, y'all, I'm here. Oh wait, oh, I got it. Okay, so I'm here, and I'm about to go check in with my coffee shop, because I booked it and I'm like 10 minutes late now. So I'm gonna go check in there, tell them I'm here, that I need to go pick up my ring. Okay, y'all, so I am walking up to Pandora. Hi. Hey, I'm here to pick up an order. What's the name? Unique. This is the one you have. Okay, y'all, so they told me I couldn't film in the store, but I secured the bag. So now I have to do everything all over again. And her nails is cute. But anywho's, now I'm about to go to the little thing to do my work, and then I'm unboxing, and I'm gonna show y'all what it looks like. I showed y'all a little, but I'm gonna show y'all when I get to the place. I was gonna wear it when I left, but I need to pray over it and like really solidify that. Yeah, I'm so excited. Like, I literally made this decision the night the lady was like, oh, can I have your ring? And I realized, oh girl, it's time to get rid of this. So I'm gonna be obedient, and I'm gonna get rid of it. We gonna listen. Because all these other times I don't be listening, but we gonna listen this time. Because I really did have like an attachment to this ring, and I didn't really realize until now. So I'm gonna pray and ask God, where should I get rid of it? what to do with the old ring. Like maybe donate or something, I don't know. This is my Pandora. This is the ring. It's double banded because, you know, if you're married, you have a double banded ring. So I got her. So before I put it on, I'm gonna pray over the ring and just this season of my life. Here's my old ring. This is my old ring. The regular heart ring that everyone has. And I'm gonna pray over both of these because this represents a season of life that I'm letting go. And yeah, so I really don't want to get rid of it. I love it. I did not know the attachment that I had to this ring. Like, that's crazy. So let's go ahead and pray. So without further ado, I do. Yeah. And in Jesus' name, amen. So now we put the ring on, y'all. Oh my goodness. I can't believe I did this. Look at it. She's so beautiful. So we're going to put the ring on. I hope. Okay. Look at her. I need to get my nails done. Don't judge me. But we're a busy working woman. Yeah, look. I just can't wait to be a wife. Like, what? What? This is beautiful. I got my ring. And I no longer have to have an attachment to this. It's dark, and I know like jewelry like gets dull, but this is dull, and this literally reminds me of a time of my life that I was just desperate and love, like longing for love and overdoing it and trying to prove myself and all things what it shouldn't have been. And now I can let it go. I'm so proud of myself. Like, I don't even know if I finished the story about the lady, but anyways, let's talk about this situation while I work. The lady basically asked for my ring, and she told me like, God will tell you what you like. He knows, and he has a person for you. You just have to be patient. And a lot of people in my life have been telling me patience, patience, patience. And then as far as like the church, they said a lot of things around my love life, in which I'm not going to speak on just yet, but that's all I can do right now, because right now I'm just working on loving self. Like, loving yourself is not a hard thing, but it's not easy either. I struggle with it because like I never knew I knew what my issues were, but I thought that they would be easy to overcome by just doing the little things. But you really gotta go in deep, and you gotta like confront it head on, and that's kind of what I was afraid to. So yeah, I was kind of afraid to face it because I didn't want to deal with all the emotion and all that came with it. But when the hardest part is starting, and when you're going through it, like going through the emotions of like healing and everything and like loving yourself, it gets easier. And like I'd rather be here than starting. Like I don't want to say like not starting, because I kind of am still in like the beginning phases, but I'm not where I was. Let's put it that way. God has been really, really loud in my life, and there are so many areas that I had to work on for myself. Like I had someone that I really wanted to talk to, but I realized that God would never bless this union because my intentions was not pure. They were self-seeking, and that's not what genuine love is, right? I'm coming to God to know what love is, and all of the things that I was doing in this connection were so self-seeking. Like none of it was like for the other person. It was all to benefit me. Every single area. Yeah, it was self-seeking. Like honestly, all of it was to fuel my insecurities, make me feel better about myself. The things that I wasn't getting, I would have never got because I didn't love myself and I didn't give it to myself. So why would that ever be given to me? The things I didn't get, I placed on the person to give to me, and things I never experienced ever, even for myself, to myself. Like now that I see my own actions and the part that I played, it's like I prayed about this, I prayed about myself, of these things, and how all of this is being revealed to me is mind-blowing. I don't want male, like for real, like a male in my life, because I just want to be with myself. Any other time, girl, I would be going through it. I would be like, what is going on? But you grow, you live, you learn, you overcome. Alright, but that's all for this video. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. It was a short video of me low-key kind of oversharing, but that's okay because like I said, this is the open space. I'm about to film another video real quick, and then I'm gonna catch y'all in my next video. Hopefully y'all watch that one because I love this new version of me. She's tea. So I will catch y'all in my next video, and I pray that all of you guys join me